So iPhone Fold is out now in its full glory. Yes, you heard me right. We have the first CAD renders of the upcoming foldable phone from Apple, or you can say another version of iPad. We all know that Samsung is dominating the foldable market right now with their Z Fold series, but looks like it's over for Samsung now. Let's get into further details. We have received the proper CAD-based renders of the iPhone Fold along with its full dimension. These are the kind of CAD files, accessory and case makers use when a product is already locked in. Now from looking at the renders, you can see it's almost similar like the Pixel Fold 10 Pro from Google. You can see we have this iPhone Air like camera island at the rear side, but with two cameras. Of course it will be Apple's flagship phone, so it will come with high-end cameras as well. No massive camera bump, just clean and minimal design. Seems like Apple isn't going with square shaped design just like the Samsung Z Fold, but we will see rounded design which looks awesome in my opinion. When you unfold the iPhone Fold, you get the full landscape mode here. Fully opened, it measures about 167.6 millimeters wide and 120.6 millimeters tall, giving you a 7.76 inches inner display with a 2713 by 1920 resolution. And inner screens on foldable phones are really useful for multitasking or editing or for reading and all that stuff, and doing actual tablet things with fewer black bars. So it will be basically a new kind of iPad which can actually fold. If Apple doesn't play with the frameworks of existing iPad apps in App Store, that would be great, and that just might be the smartest part of the entire design. If Apple really goes this route, iPad style apps could work almost immediately without developers having to redesign everything from scratch. Multitasking, split views, media consumption, all of it suddenly makes sense on day one. Now we can't say anything about it, but we know Apple might always come late to party, but with best of the best upgrades. So definitely Apple would have this in mind. The iPhone Fold's cover screen is around 83.8 millimeters wide, which is actually really wide, and we'll see a punch hole style selfie shooter in cover display and inner display as well. But they might use dynamic island at least on one screen to keep the trend going on. And being this much wide display, it clearly won't be easy for some people to use the phone. It will be really difficult to reach on the other side of the screen while using one hand. Now this stops like feeling a phone that opens up and starts feeling more like a pocket tablet that happens to fold. If we talk about the crease, which is the most important part, for now nothing solid is confirmed, but we do have some rumors that suggest creaseless panel on the Apple iPhone Fold. Yes, iPhone Fold might have zero crease on inner display unlike the Samsung Z Fold series, and this will definitely hurt Samsung badly. And some rumors also suggest that we might see under display camera on the inner screen, and if Apple is really doing this is insane. Because Apple doesn't experiment publicly. If they put an under display camera on foldable, it's because they believe it's already good enough, not because they want to test it. The design language of this iPhone Fold actually looks closer to the iPhone Air than the Pro models, and when you step back and look at the whole shape, one thing becomes obvious. This iPhone Fold is wide and short, not tall and narrow, unlike the Fold phones from Samsung, which is exactly why it feels much closer to Google Pixel Fold approach than anything Samsung has been doing. Google already proved that a wider, more tablet-like foldable can actually work in real life, and Apple seems perfectly comfortable starting from that same idea and defining it their own way. So yeah, that's all for the iPhone Fold. I'll keep you guys updated on further news. Till then, drop your thoughts in the comments, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.